Good morning, 6th graders. Today is Wednesday, October 28th, and here is the plan for today. As you can see, number 1 says read Northern Lights, page 7.19 through 7.22. So go ahead and log into Northern Lights. Again, you can use your link in the bottom corner or your bookmark. Once you've done that, you're going to find page 7.19, which I'm already on. What I would do is go through and read through the rest of your chapter and then go back and start working on your digital study guides. So read about statehood for Minnesota, read the sidebar, same name, different powers, read the next page, and then your final page will be about understanding federalism. Very important concept. Also, don't forget to come to this page and then go ahead and look through some of the pictures and captions of important things from this time period. Okay, when you're done with that, you can see that your next task is to go ahead and complete your digital study guide slides 16 through 20. So go ahead and call up your digital study guide. First page you're going to do is slide 15, and this is just a slide that's looking at ethnic settlements and where people settled back during this time period. So it's just a good one to go through and look at where different groups of people were living. Next, you're going to complete this slide. It says, yay, we're a state. What year did Minnesota become a state? Who's our state governor? And then in each circle, write one advantage of becoming a state. Go back and definitely use your Northern Lights book for that one. These are in the sidebars in Northern Lights, those bottom parts. So same name, different powers. You're going to write down what were 3 things established by Minnesota's Constitution. And then on the last page of our reading today was this sidebar, understanding federalism. It says federalism is a system of government where power is divided between 2 levels of government. And you just need to write down those 2 levels right there. When you're done filling in this part, you can go ahead and watch the video on federalism up here in the corner. These 2 slides I want to explain, and these are part of your digital study guide slides. You'll see after it says slide 20 and viewing that federalism video, it says complete Minnesota studies and creative enrichment slides. And these are the 2 slides that are at the end of your digital study guide. This week. So if you look at slide 18, I'm going to present it again just so you can get a better picture. You're going to go through and read the directions and follow through. It says many newcomers to Minnesota during the territorial period arrived with big dreams but not a lot of money. In order to succeed, these people had to find a way to make money or bring in income, spend their money wisely, and save for the future. One way to do this is to create a budget, and a budget is a plan for spending and saving money. So you're going to use this document right here on the right-hand side to answer these questions, 1 through 5. For example, question number 1 says, income is the money you earn. How much is the settler's monthly income? Well, if I look at their budget sheet over here, you can see that they make $25. Okay, that is their income. So you can go ahead, and click in that box and write down income. So again, or $25. So again, you're going to go through 2, 3, 4, 5 and answer the questions looking at that budget. Question 6 then says, most people both today and in times past don't have enough money to buy everything they want. Describe one time when you or your family had to make a choice about what to spend money on. So go ahead and then fill out that personal question. Okay, that is the Minnesota Studies slide. On creative enrichment, this is super fun. What you get to do on this one is you are packing up a farmer's wagon in 1858. So go ahead and you can read this little introduction here. But basically, you're talking about if you were traveling to Minnesota, what things kind of did you need to bring with you? Could you buy? But you're making a list. So it's just kind of gives you some good info up here. So poor packing decisions can lead to serious problems, especially for farmers. So make a list. Imagine you're part of an immigrant family moving to Minnesota in 1858. Read through the list of possible items to pack your wagon. Here are your possible items right here. Note how many points each one is worth, and it tells you the points on the right-hand side. A higher number means an item is difficult to move or very valuable. Okay, like a horse. That has a lot of points, so it's pretty valuable and difficult to move. Then slide 20, which is the next slide, you're going to create a list of the items you choose to bring and describe why. And here are the rules that you have to abide by when making this list. Your total points may not be more than 60. So you have to think of things that you really need. Again, your total can't go over 60. You have to give at least one reason for every item that you bring. Another thing to keep in mind is that you're going to be farming, so you will not be able to visit town very frequently. Your first trip to town will happen 1 month after you arrive. So what things do you need during that first month? And then here's something else to keep in mind. You may bring more than one of each item, but you must add up all the points. For example, 1 pillow equals 1 point. 1 point. So if you're bringing 2 pillows, that's going to be 2 points. Okay, so where you're going to make that list is on the next slide. So you're going to put the item name right here. For example, if you wanted a horse, you would type in horse, how many, maybe 1. If you want to even keep track of the points, feel free to write the points in here and then say why you would need a horse on a farm. Okay, again, your total points cannot be more than 60. So have fun with this. I think you'll enjoy seeing what you can bring and making those good decisions about what's most important to bring with you. Okay, final thing we're going to do is do your notebook evaluation like we normally do. So go through and make sure that all your slides are filled out and then give yourself an assessment score in that column again. One thing we added this time is it says one thing to improve upon. So we want you to fill out this evaluation. What's something maybe that maybe you need to do a better job writing down key terms, or maybe you need to make sure that you are finishing every slide before you submit it. Okay, try to think of something that you can improve upon and then write that down right here for us. Your teachers will be going through and reviewing that. Okay, we'll head back to our agenda slide. Again, it just says finish and submit your Chapter 7 digital study guide. So you will want to go through each separate slide and make sure that it's done. One thing you'll want to double check is that you completed slide number 5. Remember, this is a slide that we went back throughout the whole chapter and put in the different dates. So some of these things you might not have completed, and you might want to complete that today. For example, maybe you haven't written down the year that Minnesota becomes a state. So finish up putting in those dates, and then again, you're going to order these events in order, starting with the oldest. So, if Minnesota becomes a territory, will definitely be before Minnesota becomes a state. So 1 through 5. Last, don't forget to answer this question down here. How did Minnesota's population change in the 1850s? Okay, then again, make sure you've answered every single slide. When you get to the bottom and everything's completed, you are going to hit submit. And that is it for Wednesday. I hope you have a great day, and we will see you later.